Hey guys, welcome back to the Retro Show. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and today we are taking on our first PS3 game of the series, Grand Slam Tennis 2. You know, granted it's probably not classed as a retro game yet, but it is 7 years old, which is crazy enough to say the least. It's the only series of tennis games that have all of the majors on there. Including Wimbledon, which is the big one, of course, and a lot of the real players. The second tennis game made by EA Sports. The original one was on the Wii. And yeah, I thought since it's the Australian Open, I thought what better way to do the Retro Show this week than with a bit of Australian Open action. And, you know, it's quite an old game now. Last generation, you know, could, by the end of next year, could well be 2 generations ago, which is crazy, with rumours circulating of the PS5 and maybe the Xbox Scarlet or whatever coming out next year. But it looks like the EA servers are down for this game, which is fine. We're just going to be playing a singles match. We'll see what sort of players are in there. There's obviously Djokovic and Nadal there. We want to be Roger Federer, of course, if we can find him anywhere. But if you don't know, this game has legends of the game in there as well, and they'll appear throughout your career mode when you're taking on the Grand Slams. And that's one of the things that put me off this game, was the fact that I could be playing Roger Federer one week and then Martina Navratilova the next week. It was all just a little bit weird, but we'll play against Andy Murray since we might not see him in action ever again. There's centre court, but obviously for this video, I think we're going to utilise the Rod Laver Arena. We'll have pro difficulty, I guess. 1 set, 6 games. I have no idea. Let's have a look at the controls. That might be a good thing to look at. So flat serve. Yeah, it's all with the analog stick, I think. So that should be fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we can probably wing the rest of it from there. So yeah, let's get into it. Roger Federer versus Andy Murray in this match. Obviously, Federer's my favourite player. Although I have a weird feeling we might have accidentally picked Andy Murray here. I don't remember. I don't remember switching back over to Roger, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And John McEnroe and Pat Cash are the commentators.
John McEnroe. What's looking forward to this big match here.
What's up, mate? How are we doing today?
We're looking forward. We're going to rip into this one.
No, this is going to be great.
Well, what a match today could be. 2 all-court players playing all over the place, all over the court, baseline, net, and all the tactics that are involved in it. It's going to be one cat and mouse game today.
So here we go then. We're getting ready. I'm just going to turn the game volume down a little bit just in case it's blasting your ears. But Roger Federer.
Well, expecting fantastic
yeah, we're Murray.
Let's get into it.
Doesn't really matter. But yeah, obviously I've done a lot of Tennis World Tour, which is the newest tennis game out there. And, you know, people have said that this is their favourite game. Now, personally, I didn't enjoy this game, but we'll see what it's like coming back to it. That's a nice serve from Roger there.
Basically, when you get out on a court, this is a test of wills and a test of fitness. And you want to see how well your opponent hits on the run and what type of level of fitness he's got.
Oh, I thought that was out. That's why I left it. But I mean, that was a pretty damn good first game, wasn't it? Now I remember serving was quite difficult on this game.
It's great to have a high number of aces, but not if you end up and you look up at the scoreboard and you're losing the match, because a lot of times players can just block the ball back. It's like a pitcher in baseball. You go out there, you throw a really hard fastball, people are going to catch up to it if that's the only pitch you have, so you got to keep mixing it up.
Oh, I try to lob him there, but maybe that's not the button to do it.
Cross court for the volley winner.
Federer's unbreakable here. Oh, come on. I'd love to win a point at some point. But maybe it was a bad idea going on pro difficulty straight away.
You're desperate for a free point.
Yeah, you got it. It's well, you know, at next point, of course, level 40, you're in real trouble. So looking for a big first serve here and get a quick point.
Oh, that was a nice serve. That was a lot better.
Double break point. That's a wide fault.
No challenges in this game, of course.
Second serve's got to be good, otherwise it could be a winner.
Oi! Air shot there from Federer.
Thinking he might be going for something on the serve.
Ah, nice one. Nice from Rog. And he gets the break there.
Looking to hold serve here, consolidate that break, and really take charge here in this match.
Nice air shot there. Oh, nice one.
Well,
down the line there.
But he was ready for it. He knew exactly what was going on. All right, John. You know your opponent's got a weakness, but you can't seem to get there. You can't seem to beat him. What's the option to do?
Well, give him credit for masking it, or give him credit for minimizing it and running around it. You've got to open up the court a little bit so that that weakness is exposed and easier to attack.
Oh. Never mind, 3-love, but it's been entertaining so far, definitely. I think the presentation of this game is brilliant, which is, of course, what you'd expect from EA. You know, the commentary, the you know, the aesthetics of the game is pretty good. I don't think the physics are good at all, really. Oh, what a shame.
Great love for a winner.
That's it, nice. Nicely played there.
It takes a lot of touch to hit a shot like that. All right, Mac, what's the advantage of a good approach shot?
Well, you get your opponent perhaps off balance, and your momentum is moving forward, and you're feeling like you've hit a confident shot. There's different ways to hit a good approach shot. You can chip and charge and try to use depth. You could also use an angle, or you can use out-and-out power. All three of those can give you a good approach shot.
Ah, that's silly.
And that's
15-40 now.
I mean, from that position, to be able to hit a clean winner just shows how strong he really is.
The pros and cons of hitting your shots deep. The pros are you give your opponent less time to come up with a pass and less confidence that he'll be able to do something with it. The cons, none.
Oh, he hits the net. Unlucky there from Roger. The tennis ball seems huge. I don't know what you guys think about that, but to me it looks massive. It's not helping us much though, is it? 4-love here.
Well, he's been playing poorly, and well, it shows on the scoreboard. 4-love down.
It's a disappointing effort. I know he thought he'd do better, but to lose serve the first 2 times you play here and get down 4-love, now all of a sudden you're worried you're going to get the old bang in the first set. 6-0
shame.
Doesn't look too good in the scoreboard, and you start hanging the head a little bit.
Like it. I like it a lot. Oh. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you played this game, whether you enjoyed this, whether you preferred this to Top Spin 4, which was obviously the big rival of it at the time. You know, Virtua Tennis had kind of passed its sell-by date by then. Yes! Come on, break point here.
Cross-court volley winner.
All right, the player has a break point after just having been broken. This would be huge right here if he could get the break.
Oh, well, Roger Federer there.
Finally got the juice.
Oh, come on.
That's just ridiculous.
Oh, nice. Nice from Roger, and that was just very Roger Federer-esque, wasn't it? But now we're serving to stay in this match.
But I think the drama is there, which makes it exciting. I like that. Deuce add. Well, the player was down in the game, but turned it around and looks to pull this game out.
That's out. Oh, that's so disappointing.
What do you do now? You try to just go for even more, take something off it, stay back, and switch gears that fast?
Well, you think the first couple of points have been a bit rusty, so I think he's got to be hoping that, you know, gets a bit of rhythm here. Maybe not go for something too crazy. Just try and get a good solid point.
Yeah. Well played.
Just mishit there.
Oh, come on. Double match point for Roger.
Composed himself really well there on match point. Well, here we go. He's got match point.
Hey, second service.
Well, that's a good idea. He's taking his time there, composing himself on match point.
Yes. Comeback's on, guys. Oh, shame.
To hit a winner there, it's certainly going to give him a lot of confidence. Here we go. Match point number 3.
Oh, nice. Well played, Roger Federer. And, well, we've been thoroughly beaten there, haven't we? Let's be honest.
You can move from the practice court into a match-like situation, but it'll start you thinking, hey...
Alright, we'll shut them two up. But, you know, I think we were getting into it a little bit more towards the end there. So we'll play another mini-match, maybe 3 games this time. On a different court. We'll maybe do Wimbledon. We don't see that too often in tennis games, do we? I'm not sure whether my career will still be on here. It certainly doesn't look that way now. So obviously the save game is gone. Must have been when I was playing GDA 5 and having to delete stuff because it was such a big game. Right, so I'll be Roger this time, and we'll play against... Who should we play against? What about... Why is Serena Williams only 73 rated? I don't know. Right, we'll play her on centre court. The 2 Wimbledon kings and queens, I guess, if you like. And yeah, so drop shot is R2, lob shot is L2, right? That's why we couldn't lob him before. But yeah, looking forward to it actually. Hopefully we'll be able to pull it off. Oh, where's Serena Williams now? Oh, for God's sake. Never mind. You guys probably noticed both times. I guess it's more challenging. But, hey! Centre court looks good, in my opinion, on this game. And that's probably one of the main reasons you would ever want to play this, is for Wimbledon. You know, obviously the other tennis games of the time didn't have Wimbledon as a license, and you know, lots of people ask for EA to make a tennis game, and this is what you get if EA make it. And I don't think this is the best tennis game. I like how they make it purple on the scoreboard, because it's Wimbledon. Oh, well, 2 break points here early on in this match. Oh,
Well, he sliced that serve to perfection. Clean ace.
still break point though. Yeah, should have went down the line there.
Didn't hit a clean winner.
Obviously, there's a need to make your opponent get on the move and to challenge their fitness level, right, Pat?
Well, absolutely. You've got to make your opponent move. You've got to test out their strengths and their weaknesses.
Come on! Oh, that was close. That was close.
And it's the only way really to get to the weakness is to find one of the strengths and then hit it back the other side.
Well, from 15-40, Federer comes back and wins that opening game.
Very cleverly done. Using good footwork, of course, to get around, skip around the backhand. The forehand a bit more powerful than the backhand in general. Gives him a few more options. The second serve is important here. Might be attacked.
Nice. Nice. Right. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in doing a career mode on this, you know, I quite fancy it, playing the Grand Slams once we've finished up Tennis World Tour. What a shot that is. That was brilliant.
Hitting your shots deep.
Well, there's not too many cons, first of all. I mean, perhaps you won't be in position to volley if you're moving into net because the players hit it so fast. So maybe there's a con there. But when you hit good depth, it gives your opponent less time, and he's feeling more pressure that he's going to come up with something special. Highly recommended to hit with depth.
Impossible. How did Rog get that back?
Down the line winner.
Eesh. Serena's serve is weird. I can't seem to time it at all. Oh.
What a legend. We expect some thumping forehands, but that is something else.
Oh.
Great serve there. Fantastic tennis.
Well, Roger already serving for this match here.
That's hard to do. These guys serve bigger than ever, so your hand-eye must be fantastic.
Oh.
You're going to get breaks like you just saw there. That's well done.
Well, he's got it all lined up, John. He's serving for the match. Can he pull it out?
It's all about nerves now. You dream about this position, to get to a point where you're serving for the match. But that's often the toughest game to win. That elbow starts hurting a little bit. The legs start getting a little weary and heavy. And it's awful tough to get those first serves in.
I think there's some sort of scenario mode on this now, which we'll check out after Federer inevitably wins this point. Yeah, there you go. I don't really know what happened there, but
It's an incredible sense of relief when you finally get that match under your belt. Every match can.
Shut up, John. I think there's some sort of like classic match thing on this, so we might check that out just quickly. I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe that was on the Wii version. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have a little look. So it's game modes, yeah, Grand Slam Classics. So there's quite a few, and this is an excellent mode for any game to have. So let's have a little look. So there's so we can select which one. So there's Novak Djokovic versus Tsonga. So yeah, obviously Djokovic won that one. Murray versus Nadal. Is there any Roger ones that we can maybe do? No, there's actually not that many, is there? Actually, you can go back. Okay, so all time. But yeah, these are still locked by the looks of it. Fantasy. So this is like, yeah, okay, Andy Roddick. So what's that one? Oh, 2008 final. Oh, I might go through and try these, but they're all locked. Hold on. Unlock it. Okay. Okay, so 5,000 points we can unlock that out. Okay. Right. So all these seem to be unlocked. So why not try a bit of Joe Willie Tsonga? Obviously Djokovic and Joe Willie played each other earlier in the tournament this year. We'll just have a couple of games or so. We'll see how different players work. Obviously Djokovic, we'll see how good he was back in 2012 when this game came out, of course. But yeah, that's definitely a mode that I like.
The 2008 Australian Open Men's Final between Novak Djokovic and Joe Wilfried Tsonga. Let's pick things up in the fourth set with Tsonga needing to win the tiebreak to keep the match alive.
Okay, so it's just a tiebreak, and we need to win here. Which, you know, we'll probably lose, let's be honest. Nice.
Moving in quickly, making sure his opponent doesn't have time to recover from that wide position off court. So you're hitting balls straight up and down to your opponent. Why should you hit the ball to the side?
It's easier to hit the ball standing there when you know where it's coming than it is when you're on the full run. So you got to test an opponent right away to see what he's capable of hitting the ball on the run, and secondly, what type of fitness level he has. Because let's face it, as the match progresses and you start wearing down, it's tougher to come up with those running, passing shots.
I like it.
Oh, he's got lots of power. What a cross-court forehand winner.
I tell you what, the commentators don't shut up on this game. That's why I was staying quiet. I didn't want to interrupt them. Oh, nice. Well, 3-all.
Important second serve here for him.
He's a really entertaining player. And
Driving backhand down the line, which has been
it would have been great to see him win this match back in 2008, 11 years ago now. That is crazy. Probably almost to the day, depending on when the final fell that particular year. Good shot.
Telescopic arms or something to get that one back.
The pros and cons of hitting your shots deep. The pros are you give your opponent less time to come up with a pass and less confidence that he'll be able to do something with it. The cons, none.
Oh! Well, how did we manage to get that back? Well, 3 championship points.
Set point.
For Novak Djokovic. Well played. Are we going to see him lift the trophy or not? I don't know.
This was nice to see from this guy right here. He played well. It looked like he really knew what he wanted to do.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Obviously, we lost all 3 matches. I haven't played this game for absolutely years and used to the PS4 Tennis World Tour game, but yeah, let me know what you think of it down in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like. Really does help me out, means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular retro content, which I promise will be more in the PS1, PS2 era than PS3, but I thought this might be a nice one for today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and Goodbye.